Howdy folks and welcome back to StoneBlock 2. We are once again over in the chicken area, but there's no chickens. There's nothing. I've cleared everything out. There's no chest up there. There's nothing over here. I've broken everything. I removed it all. Coming over here to our starting area, there's nothing. All gone. Oh, this is where the smelter was. Everything. Out of here. Gone. Poof. Bye. Let's come down here. All the storage drawers. Gone. All the rest of the stuff that was in here. Gone. Y'all ready for this? Check it out. I have been busy. We now have the compacting drawers over here. The storage drawers over here. Each of them has their own drawer controller now. And I have them all hooked in to the ME system. Look at this. So the way you do this, it's a little bit tedious, but you get your compacting drawers and storage drawers set up, get your drawer controller on there. You run the cable all the way around, and then you put a storage bus on the back of the drawer controller. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to switch this to insert only. All right. That way you make sure that everything you put in the ME system ends up in your storage drawers. You're also going to set the priority higher than 0. Okay. That way, whenever you're done, you can switch it back to bi-directional. And now, by default, every time you take something out of the ME system, like let's come over here, just grab a block of emerald, it'll take it out of the storage drawer, and when I put it back in the ME system, it'll go back in the storage drawer instead of into the hard drives, which I have plenty of room for, but I really don't want to fill up all the hard drives with all this stuff. Now, this stuff over here, it's not that big a deal, but this stuff over here, the compacting drawers make it so you can get ingots or blocks or nuggets of whatever it is that you need, and you don't have to craft them every time. So, very convenient. I highly recommend doing this. This isn't so necessary. This is just my own preference because I've got 50,000 obsidian. I don't want to take up space on a hard drive with that. So I put it in a storage drawer. Now you'll see that these guys up here are a little bit different. If I shift right click with an empty hand, you'll see that I have a void upgrade and a status upgrade too. All right, what these do, the void upgrade will automatically delete anything above what the drawer can hold. The status upgrade gives you that little bar on there so you can see how full the drawer is. I want to eventually do that for all of them, but it's not a priority. It's not something I really need to get on. My main concern was the voiding because I have sieving going on, and I'll show you that in a second. Over here, I have 2 different ender chests. This one is hooked up to the chickens. So all the chickens are laying their stuff, and it's coming into the ender chest, which I've got these import buses. I've got 3 of them on here. All of them with acceleration cards. So that everything that the chickens produce goes straight into the ME system. Same thing with this white one, but this white one is hooked up to the auto sieving that I have. So I am getting a ton of materials very quickly. I also completed the second reactor. And I put this little area up on top of it to match the one that's over here. And I'm going to do that with the other 2 as well eventually. But this one's going to be probably for the automation area. Because right now, my automation is kind of janky. Right now I'm running the alloy smelter using ink sacs and nether quartz to make dark fused quartz. Now the reason I'm making this is it blocks light, so I can make a dark room with this, and it's blast resistant. So if a creeper blows up, it doesn't blow this to bits. And I've just got it auto-filling from the crate above. So there's that. I have a painting machine over here, which I'll show you why I needed that in a minute. And a wired charger for my electromagnet that I needed, because I was losing blocks into the gelid cryotheum and it was getting a little frustrating. So let's see here. The magnet is really very simple to make. It's this guy right here. Uses 2 electric steel and 4 conductive iron, which I'm getting all that from chickens. And then a vibrant crystal, which is vibrant alloy nuggets that I can get from the compacting drawers, and an emerald, also getting it all from the chickens. So, I mean, real cheap, easy stuff to make. Now, my auto sieving that I have set up, I have this set up so that I could be auto sieving sand, dust, and gravel. That's how it could be working. But right now, I've just got it doing gravel. So all of these, well, except for that one, all of these sieves are doing compressed gravel. Now, the compressed gravel, this guy down here is an auto crafter that I got from Quest Reward. I just put the gravel in a 3x3 and it automatically compresses it and throws it into the sieves. Sieves break it down and throw it in here, and there we go. Let's see here. I've also got these guys hooked up, which I shouldn't have jumped down here. There's no way for me to get out of here either. Crap. I don't want to break anything. We can do this. 1 and 2. And then we'll put them right back. Soon as fall down here, set them back in there. There we go. We're good. These are also going to the chicken chest. So everything is set up, which means I can close this back up. I can fill this back in. Everything will be good. Now, I promised y'all a mob farm, which is why I'm making the dark fused quartz. Now, the reason I needed a painting machine is because this room, as incredibly bright and white as it is, I used anti-blocks to make this entire room because they were supposed to prevent mob spawning. I remembered I had used these before, and I could have swore that they blocked mobs from spawning. So whenever I got it all placed, I knocked this out and they started spawning everywhere. The room filled up quickly. So I had to drop this back down, go all the way to the other end, wait for everything to despawn, come back. And I went through and I placed in, there it is. You can see the tooltip. It's painted glowstone. So basically I got glowstone and I painted it with the painting machine so that it's an anti-block. So yeah. Did not work as intended, but still functional. I have F7 on right now, and you can see that there's no X's anywhere. So everything's good. Now this right here, the 9 blocks of redstone, that is going to be the center of the mob farm. This is going to get fun. I've been trying to decide what it is I want to make the mob farm out of. Because you have to have floors for mobs to spawn on. They don't spawn on transparent blocks. So even though those glass blocks that I'm making down there, the fused quartz, even though they block light and they're blast resistant, mobs won't spawn on them. So I need something for them to spawn on, And I was thinking I was going to use factory blocks. Okay, why factory blocks? First, they're cheap. They are very cheap. Second, the chisel. Let's go ahead and pull up the chisel. I've got one that's doing pretty decent, so we'll grab that. And let's just throw that in there. Check that out. Look at all the different blocks you can make with this. So what I was thinking is our spawning platforms are going to be this black and yellow stripe thing, like a caution area. And I thought that was just going to be the spawning. What am I going to do here? Because I need to make legs. I need to be able to raise this up a little bit. Do any of these match that? Let's see here. Some of these, the reason I don't like factory blocks is because they're all rusty looking. They all look rusty. I think I might just go with the default one to make the legs. So what we're going to do is we've got our 4 corners. That way we're going to be able to see the mob mashers. Because I want to run the fused quartz right up the sides. It's going to be everywhere that I don't need mobs to spawn. So let's see here. That's the mob mashers. And then we need a 2 high. Is that right? So mob masher and then 2 up. And then I need a 3rd one. So 1, 2, and 3. See? F7 is on. I wasn't lying to you. So if that torch wasn't, mega torch wasn't over there, I would be getting spawns on this right now. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that. So we're going to just run this around, make the ring around here. Very basic design as far as the shape goes. Nothing amazing or new, but I should get some pretty good output from this thing. Now, another thing that I did, let's come over to here real quick. I forgot to mention this. If we go to Mystical Agriculture, I can show you that I made the Supremium set. Okay. Now remember not the Superium, not Supremium. Supremium is what I want because that gives you flight, but that's the one that requires a nether star for each piece. So I need 4 nether stars to make this. The Superium, however, does not. Diamond, emerald, gold, diamond, lapis, and gold. And then gold and leather. I mean, it's pretty cheap, considering I get all this stuff. So I just went through and I made all of these things. It was a tremendous pain in the butt, very tedious. I do not want to do it again. But I made this because no fall damage. I was going through food way too fast because I kept jumping off of things and getting hurt. It was a little ridiculous. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take out these three, and we're going to run these across here like this. And let's do the same over here. Run these across and over here. And there we go. Okay, so this is the end of the line. I mean, once they reach this point, yeah, death is imminent. All right, so, oh yeah, I needed to check and see if, oh yeah, I don't have to go pick up my blocks because I have a magnet now. What I wanted to see was the range of the mob fans. I don't know if they've changed. I don't know how far they push, but the entirety of this build is going to be based off of the fans. So let's come over here, and we're just going to type in mob, because that'll bring it up. And we're going to make a stack of them. Alright, and then we're going to get some sticks and bricks. Right there. There we go. Let's move that out of the way real quick. Now we're going to come right back over this way. We're going to test this out and see how far it'll push us. I'm going to set it right here. Put this guy on here, and turn it on. Okay, so I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on the 7th block. Oh. Okay, I'm on the 6th block. But as soon as I touch the 5th block, it pushes me. Okay, so these have a 5-block push. That's what I need to know. I'm not going to do any of the upgrades or anything like that. I'm just going to do a small mob farm to get this done. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to need this back. And this is going to kind of outline it a little bit. This is where the mob fan is going to sit. It is right on here. And I'm going to get this one wing set up. And then we're going to kind of do the rest off camera, because this is going to be a little time consuming. Okay, so we've got that. And then we're going to come up by 3. No, we don't need to do that because the fans will... No, we just need it by 2. That'll be good. We just need to come up by 2. And then we'll run this guy right across here. Let's see here. Yeah, right there. That'll be good. So that gives me 4 wide. And then I need to push another 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the border. Okay. And then we'll clean this up or fill it in. So there we go. Oh, these blocks are ugly too. Oh man, they are so ugly. Perfect for a mob farm. Be as ugly as you want to be. Okay, so there's that one. Now, let me see here. I need to make sure this is going to fit. That's why I'm doing this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to take this guy and not do that. Please. Thank you. Right on back here. Okay, we got mob fans going to sit on here. And one more? Yeah. Okay, let's get these in. And there we go. Now, what I'm having to do is I'm having to make sure that one is not going to interfere with the other. And I don't think it will, but we want to be sure. Oh, no, wrong one. We need this guy right here to come across like that. And then this one's going to come up. Yeah, just like that one. And then we need to come out. Actually, let me get my chisel and make some more of these real quick. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to bring this back like that. Stop doing that. Oh, I am so bad at placing blocks. You'd think it'd be a simple thing. Okay. And then we've got this one set up. Okay, so this one's good. This one's good. So what I need to do now is make my way up here. And we're going to do 1, 2. And is this going to be high enough? I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it needs this. Okay, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It is not high enough. Okay, that's what I was worried about. So we need to take that down. Come back over here. Come back up here. Let's get that. And we're going to take this up 1, 2. I think. I hope. Let's see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's a 3-block clearance. That's enough for Enderman. Okay, so basically that's what I'm doing is I'm making a spiral mob farm. I want to take it up as high as I can. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and work on that. And I'll bring you guys back whenever I've got all of the platforms in. Alright, so I just picked up all of the darkened fused quartz that I have. Well, except for 3 stacks. So while I was building this thing, I realized that the spiral was not going to work because the higher I got, the more messed up the thing was looking in order to get the spawning platforms in there. So I decided against it. Instead, I have the corners all aiming towards the middle from different directions like this one. I'm going to have the fans just lined up right here. And then over here, we'll have them like so. And so on and so forth. We're just going to have all these lined up like that. I have to say, I kind of like the way this looked. I like the way this is turning out. It's pretty neat. Let me do this. We're going to throw those right there. We're going to throw this guy right here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to grab this dark fused quartz. And we're going to fill in behind here. And then this whole side here. So that we can see inside the mob farm. And we're not going to limit spawns. And I think I'm going to do the same here. Yeah, I think I'm going to run it right here as well. That way we can see through it as well. And then, oh, I forgot to do that part. Let me fix that real quick. So, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3. There we go. And then I can put this pillar in right here. And then, let me take care of this first. That's just 3, right? Yeah. 3, and then throw in the pillar. And then glass it in. Like so. Okay, so I'm going to continue putting the glass in. Before I go, though, I wanted to show you. So all of these, the yellow and black is showing where the mobs are going to fall off on each side, okay? This is going to be glassed in, like so, all right? So that's how that is. And if you look up, it's the same all the way up. See? Now, the way this is made, kind of interesting. If I come right on up to the top, come on, faster, higher, more, better. Okay, this top level up here, I'm going to put glass over the top of this thing. And to prevent spawns on this up here, I'm going to get more of those painted anti-blocks, glowstone. And I'm going to put that around the top up here so it'll light that up. But it won't shine through the glass. It'll keep it dark inside. But the way this is put together, I could, if I wanted to, expand off the sides by 5 blocks for each platform. And I might just do that, but not yet. I'm going to just get this small version running first. And if I feel like it's not giving me enough mobs, then I can expand it. So that's what, another 10 blocks off of each platform worth of spawning space. That's going to be significant. So that's why I want to hold off on doing that, is because that will be a little nuts. But I want to go ahead, finish glassing this in all the way. And what I want to go ahead and do off camera as well, I've got glass there too. This glass is great. I can't see it. What I want to do as well is I'm going to run blocks either underneath or directly behind these mob fans with redstone on them. Just so that I can have it all run together and hit one stick in a brick and all the fans come on at the same time. Because going through and hitting one for every single fan on every single layer, oh my god, that's going to be a pain. We're not going to do that. So I want to go ahead and take care of that stuff, and I'll bring you guys back with the next progress update. Alright, we are back, and it's time to start making some stuff. So first of all, we need, how many of these do we need? Okay, so we need 9 of these. That means we need 18 of those. So let's go ahead and make 18 of these. 17, 18, okay. And then we'll go ahead and make these guys up. There we go, we got all 9 of them. And now I wanted to make some upgrades for them. Let's start with this guy right here. Now, yeah, I went ahead and made a whole bunch of iron swords. So, we should, is that right? I don't know if that's enough. We might need to make more. We'll see. And this, there we go. We're good on that. Now, Ender.io has this redstone conduit. Let me do this. We're going to do redstone conduit. That'll narrow it down nice and easy for us. Redstone alloy ingots and conduit binder. That is what I used to connect everything up to a single lever and stick in a brick. So what I did is a redstone torch tower going to each one, and it's toggleable. That's all there is to it. It's real simple stuff. So let's go ahead and throw these mob mashers in. We're going to do one at a time. Yeah, holding down shift and right clicking isn't going to work. There we go. And we'll just throw it in like that. Okay. And then we'll put down, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a hang up there. So let's go ahead and do that. Next one is going to take those. Next one, load them in. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to put that one there, but as long as I don't run into it, we're fine. Let's come around like that. There we go. Yeah, I need to make more swords, it looks like. So close. Okay, so there's that and that. And then last one over here. So we got that, and we need 3 more of that one. Let's go make that real fast. We'll need to eat. Let's see here. So we don't need any more of the looting upgrades. We've got all we need of that. We just need the other one. So we can throw these in here. Let's come back over here. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. So for this one, okay, I need 3 more. I need 4, 8, 12, 13. No. I need 11 more swords. Okay. We got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be it. Let's see. So we'll do that, and 3 more. Oh, I'm 2 swords extra. Still miscounted. Even with all that, I still miscounted. I only needed to make, what was that, 9? That's fine. We got it, though. So, come over to this last masher, throw in those last upgrades, and now we're going to glass this in real quick. Like so. And get this side over here. And this side over here. And last one. Okay, you see whenever I start glassing that in, red X's appeared above those. Like I said, it works. Okay, so first, let's make sure this is off. Yeah, off. Alright, first things first, I need to grab an anti-block. I'm going to get a glowstone painted anti-block to replace that torch. So let me grab one of those real quick. Just one. That's all I need. The rest of this can go in here. That can go in there. And we're going to go ahead and turn this on and see if it's working. And hope we don't have any leaks. Because leaks are bad. So let's take that out. Throw that in. And we've already got mobs spawning in there. So let's flip this on. And there they go. Let's back up a little more. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it seems like it's getting enough mobs at once. Back up a little more. So you can see through it. You can see the mobs going down into the mob masher. It looks like it's doing just fine. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it off real quick. And see here what kind of loot we got. Yeah, thank you, Magnet. Magnet makes life easy. Alright, so just from that, we've got a few of those, a whole bunch of solidified experience, 58 bones, 51 arrows. Oh man, this thing is going to be awesome. So what I need to do is I need to hook it up to the ME. The way I'm going to do that, actually it's going to be really simple. It's going to be ridiculous. Let's come over here. We're going to pop up here and we're going to make an ender chest. Like so. Where is it? Because I don't want that one. I want the other one. Alright, let's do this way. It's the, there it is. Ender storage. Let's make one of these. And we'll just throw all this stuff in here for right now. And we need an item collector. Do I already have one in here? I should. Yes, we do. Advanced item collector. Awesome. Let's throw that guy in there so we don't need it. Oh, there's a ton of mobs in there already. If you look in the mini-map, you can see them. Alright, so we're going to set this guy right here. I'm going to throw this right on top of it. Expand the radius all the way to the max. Okay, and then we're going to turn it on. And look at all the loot. Oh, this is awesome. So there we go. Now I have a functioning mob farm. Automatically collecting the loot. Putting it in the ME system. Awesome. Alright, so that's going to do it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye now.